Sandy, where's Sandy? Oh my God, move. Goddamn. Sandy. Oh my God, Joe. I know this dweeb is not yet. What's good, dweeb? Sandy. Oh my God, I found you. All right, Jesus Christ.
All right, listen, yo. I'm gonna be real with you, yo. Me and your fan base are tired. We are fucking tired.
If you're tired, then go to sleep. What are you tired of?
Bro, it's been months. You've been saying you're gonna do this goddamn Devil May Cry video. And, oh my God, bro. You put it on the poll like 40 times. We're ready for the Vergil video. Like, what are we doing?
Dude, calm the fuck down, bro. You in here bothering me about a goddamn video? Like you don't live with me? You know how many fucking videos I've been doing? Look at this room. I haven't even been able to clean my room. I'm tired. I'm living like a goddamn troll. I do got good news though.
What is it?
I ain't gonna lie. I fucked up bitch last night, yo. That pussy was fire. You feel me? That's the good news. But also I got better news. It's time for the Vergil video. Strap in. All right, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, yo. I'm sorry that it took me this long to make this goddamn video, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been saying I'm gonna make this video for months now, but Jesus Christ, I had to watch like 5 hours worth of videos to get the timeline down. I mean, this nigga Vergil was in hella games, hella lore. This nigga Dante too, Nero, all types of bro. I had to, oh my God, y'all just don't understand, but let's get straight into it. Yo, so Hideki Kami is the creator of this goddamn game, but he wasn't always into high action games. He helped with Resident Evil 2. This nigga was out here making zombie games. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. The problem with Hideki was he hated that shit. This nigga hates zombies, bro. This nigga, he was not watching Walking Dead, bro. I'm telling you now. But one day, they asked this nigga to help him with a new Resident Evil game. Because Resident Evil 2 was that shit, I ain't gonna lie. But they ended up shelving it because he had this Dante-esque character fighting goddamn zombies with swords and shit. So they ended up shelving it and they made Devil May Cry. Now, before we get into the whole lore of this Vergil and Dante and the badassery that there is, I gotta explain to y'all, you know, in the most hood way possible, the beginning lores of how this world was even created. So in this world, the first entity ever was darkness. But out of the darkness, you're probably thinking, well, it must be light, right, Sin? No, this shit's evil as hell. Hell was created. And this is where demons could fight for power and glory. These had no remorse, no pity. I mean, these were terrible, so terrible that light was created just to counteract this shit. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, yo. The only thing that I can think of with this is like being in the streets. Picture it, right? You on the block, you selling them goddamn grams. You out there getting your money up, but you ain't got no remorse for nobody. I mean, no pity. Niggas out here like this is power. Niggas thought they was raising Canaan. You smoking anything that comes near. But out of doing this, light is created. The feds. When crime is done, the feds will come. Now, I know that was a terrible analogy because 12, the niggas are evil, but that's basically the same point. It was a bunch of bad shit happening and light was created. This is the human world. Now, humans are much, much weaker than demons, like by proxy, you feel me? They're humans, they're me and you, like flesh and blood, but they have heart, something that these niggas don't have. And initially, hell and the human world were one, bro. There wasn't no divide and conquer. There was just one world. Imagine you getting up, you drinking your morning coffee, having a bowl of Fruit Loops, yo. You look outside and there's goddamn hell spawns everywhere flying around. I hope you ain't worried about pigeon shit on your car. Cause it's gonna be big demon shits, boy. They're gonna be landing on your shit periodically. It's just hella demons out there hunting y'all all day long. But there's this big ass demonic god who ended up creating two worlds so humans could thrive without being killed. Cause you basically were just living in a world full of predators. These niggas were the killer whales of the human world. I'm just saying. So humans created hellgates though, because some of the humans, they worship demons. They were like gods to them. But in the demon world, there's always one ruler. One nigga, that's that guy. One nigga, that's him. And in this time, his name is Mundus, the Prince of Darkness. But this nigga had a god complex. See, you might look at this Mundus and think that he's cool, but he was not, bro. This nigga the goddamn Enel, this shit. And I know some of y'all probably don't watch One Piece, but Enel had a god complex too, if you ain't get the reference. I'm trying to think of somebody that might have it's like the Aizen of like, this shit, bro. He thinks he's that guy. He thinks that he's better than everybody else. Out here looking like a fake rip-off Zeus, though. I'm just saying, Dire Zeus looking ass nigga. All right, my fault. But moving on, he wants to challenge the current leader, but he needs a lot of power. But there's this thing called a Clyflot fruit, which is a demonic tree, and it grows a fruit that gives divine power once every 1,000 years, which is kind of crazy, but it needs human blood to grow. This shit is so powerful that it can meld the world back together. So he ends up eating that fruit and he slays the previous king to become emperor. And then there's this nigga named Argisax who was also as strong as Mundus that wants to challenge him. But Mundus couldn't beat this nigga. And neither could Argisax beat Mundus. So they ended up just splitting the world half and half. I ain't gonna lie, yo, both of y'all niggas are soft. Somebody should have finished somebody, y'all. Y'all turned shit to an Arnold Palmer? This was half and half of it, I'm just saying. But Mundus had other plans. He wanted to combine both worlds. So he raised an entire army, nigga. But he had a right-hand man named Sparta. Not to be confused with 300. Nigga, this is not God of War.
This is Sparta!
But Sparta was closer to the humans. He was mad smart and shit. He had mad honor. Bro was out here with a purple heart. Long story short, he knew this nigga Mundus was wrong, bro. This nigga was up to no good, so we decided to go against him and the rest of the demons. This nigga was infamous, bro. This nigga has slayed hordes of minions. I mean, this nigga was out here on his goddamn Doomslayer shit. Bro was the Doomslayer of this universe, smoking everything in his goddamn past until he got to Mundus, bro. Now, I'm not gonna lie, him and Mundus was fighting him. Mundus had the upper hand at first, like he was hitting him with the Mickey, you feel me, hitting him with them combos, but this nigga Sparta would not give up and sealed him in a stone vault. I ain't gonna lie, he turned this nigga into a goddamn rock, bro, like he was a geologist. He'll turn this nigga into a fossil, bro, and humanity worship him. I mean, they put statues up everywhere, this nigga Sparta. He had all the hoes too, I'm just saying. Ain't that nigga's bread was up crazy, he a legend. But the demons was not rocking with this nigga, bro. So he had to stay in the demon world to stop niggas from getting to humanity. He stood there and was smoking shit. Imagine, yo, you like the ultimate gatekeeper. This nigga was just standing there, bro. Like he was guarding Queen Elizabeth or something. Yo, rest in peace, yo. That was crazy. Nah, fuck Queen Elizabeth. Hey, my fault. Yo, I ain't mean to disrespect my UK. Yo, this nigga out here guarding like he was Patrick Beverly. Nigga, this was not playing. Bro was Matumbo and shit. He ends up using the Temenda Gru as a path to the human world. And he put all of his power into closing the gateway. Now, the Temenda Gru was like this big ass thing, you feel me? It's like a tower type joint. It's like a little pathway joint, you feel me? We're gonna talk about it later. But he also created the perfect amulet to keep us sealed. And he put up hella fail safes and split the amulet in two. Now, I know y'all want to rewind too. We gonna get there. Sparta split his power up between three things. Sparta, the rebellion, and Yamato. He made these swords and they embody him and what he stands for. This out here like he's Zoro with this 3-sword style, I'm just saying. So in Fortuna, there was a hell gate and he used the Yamato to seal that. But if someone could get the sword, they could unlock it. So at some point, these humans that were worshiping demons, I mean, as Dickie and all you niggas do, they summoned this nigga Argisax. But Sparta helped seal him away with 4 relics. And as time passed, he faded out of the public eye and people started forgetting him. But he eventually met a badass bitch. And I ain't gonna lie, he loved her. Her name was Ava. And I ain't gonna lie, Ava, I would have hit 2 for real. So I kind of understand where this nigga Sparta was coming from. But they had 2 sons, Dante and Vergil, the main protagonists of our story today. Half and half ass niggas. These niggas was the Arnold Palmers of the world too. You feel me? I'm just saying, this was demons and humans. And he gave Ava the amulet that she later split up into 2 and gave one to Vergil and one to Dante. Now, Sparta lived with his family in Red Grave City. He trained these niggas, bro. Gave the rebellion to Dante and the Yamato to Vergil. But one day Sparta disappeared. But niggas think that he died. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know. Maybe they gonna bring him back in a different game or something. Yo, Sparta, where did you go? This nigga went for milk one day and never came back to his kids. Yo, I'm just saying. So Ava raised the kids by herself. They always were fighting though, Dante and Vergil back and forth. And they had this dumbass catchphrase called jackpot. So eventually, like I said, they got the amulet. And Dante, he was kind of extroverted, but this nigga Vergil, much more reserved. This nigga liked to read. I ain't gonna lie, yo, I wish I could read. I'm just saying. So this nigga had a hella books, yo. We even had this one special book he got from this one guy. He carried it around even up into adulthood, yo. I'm just saying. But Mundus, being the biggest dick eater in the world, being the fucking hater that he is, went after the family. So Ava ended up hiding Dante in the closet, yo. I ain't gonna lie, yo, this nigga was trapped in the closet like R. Kelly. I'm just saying, yo, can I say R. Kelly in the video? Yo, that's kind of crazy. I'm just saying. But Vergil was nowhere to be found. You know where Vergil was at? Oh, we gonna talk about it. But anyways, Ava got smoked, bro. But this nigga Vergil was on a goddamn playground, yo. This nigga at a young age that he was at got jumped by hella demons. Ended up turning up on these niggas, bro. But they was jumping the fuck out of him. I mean, beating the shit out the nigga on a playground. Imagine being a little kid, bro. You thinking that you on a swing set, you having a good day, and a bunch of demons start jumping you. It found out that the only way to protect everyone was to get powerful. And that's where his lust for power started. Shit crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, after this, Dante changed his name to Tony Redgrave. I don't know why he made this dumbass name. I guess he wanted to hide his identity, but whatever, bro. But he thought that Vergil was dead. And his mom, she was definitely dead. I'm just saying. So he ends up changing his location, and this had the strapping rebellion on him. I mean, the rebellion being a sword, and that strap, yo, that was a big ass joint. He had that 357 on. I'm just saying. Years pass by, this nigga becomes a mercenary. Now I know that there's Devil May Cry 1 through 5, but I'm gonna go in chronological order here. So this is where we get Vergil's reintroduction. So he ends up going to Fortuna to learn about his father, bro. He ends up finding this dumbass cult that we're going to talk about later, and he also finds a bad bitch himself, and he gets her pregnant. Now, that ends up being Nero, the son of Vergil, but we're not going to talk about that right now because we're just not. We're not talking about that right now. It don't even matter.
We're not talking about this or this. We're talking about this.
But he learns about this dumbass sword cult, and we meet some new characters here. One named Arkham, and his people. And he was married to this bitch named Kalinma Ann, and they had a daughter named Mary. So she ended up inheriting blood from her mom, and they needed this bitch and her blood to unlock the Temendagru. So this Arkham becomes a dark sorcerer. He's obsessed with becoming demonic and powerful too. Him and Vergil will probably like each other, I'm just saying. But he has an obsession with Sparta. I mean, this is the ultimate dick eater, bro. All he is doing is thinking about Sparta. Yeah, man, this nigga's a dick eater, I'm just saying. And he got mixed personalities. Nigga got hella different personalities, thought he was YMW Melly, I'm just saying. And he got this dumbass burn on his face too, out here looking like Freddy Krueger and shit. Who the fuck you with a flamethrower? I'm just saying. But his most popular mixed personality is Jester. He's mad strong, but this nigga is still not him though. You feel me? He not Vergil, he not Dante, you feel me? But he like that though. So Mary ends up disowning this nigga and becomes a devil hunter as well. But Arkham got a lot of info on the Temendagru and Sparta. Like, this nigga is very smart. I'm not gonna lie, like he's not knowledgeable. So he figures out that if he got to Sparta, he'd get Sparta's strength. But the fail-safes had 7 names that need to return. But that could only be done by someone who is related to Sparta. And he also needs the blood of the priestess, which just happens to be his daughter. Ironic, right? And he needs both sides of the amulets. One that Vergil has and one that Dante has. So he ends up becoming aware of Dante and Vergil at this point, clearly, as any mastermind would. And he ends up finding Vergil in a library and tries to manipulate this nigga. He was like, yo, gang. Hey, Vergil, listen, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, first off, breaking the fourth wall again. You feel me? As I always do. Just the hood translation. But listen, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, Vergil. I need you to come help me out, playboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You be trying to get powerful and all that. And so do I, bro. We got that in common. You know what I'm saying? The only thing we don't got in common is you kind of, you know what I mean? You a little attractive. You know what I'm saying? You be getting them hoes. I don't be getting no hoes. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Can you spare, you know what I'm saying? One of your bit. My fault. I'm getting off track. You feel me? But listen though, bro. I'm gonna keep it a band with you, bro. I need your help, bro. I need your blood. I mean, my fault. I need you to help me out though. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga Vergil pulled a sword on this nigga Arkham, yo, and he was not scared at all. I mean, he wasn't shook at all, bro. He says you can get powerful with the Temendagru. So Vergil ends up allying with this dude because he feels like he has info that he needs. And I understand it. When you need somebody's information, you probably will, start using them. It's what it is. So Arkham has spearheaded everything at this point, but he needs both of the brothers. Well, the amulets. So he ends up going to test Dante and his abilities, bro. He hires Dante to get this fake ass demon Alice, bro. It's like this whole Alice in Wonderland thing. And he pays him $4 million. Nigga fought demons and punished them, bro. And he ends up telling Dante that Vergil's still alive and shit. But he ignores it, but he felt it was real. And even past this nigga Vergil in a fucking hallway, bro. He walked past his brother and was like, hold on, double take. And this nigga Vergil disappeared. I mean, Houdini style. Nigga turned around and Vergil was nowhere to be found. Just like their dad. My fault, yeah, that fucked up. So anyways, after this, we get a Dante versus Vergil fight. But this nigga beat Dante the fuck up, bro. I mean, he punished this nigga badly. Then he took his amulet off his neck. Yo, imagine you get punished by a nigga, they snatch your chain, and then they look at the chain and was like, man, this fake ass chain, and they threw it back, bro. He threw the nigga amulet back at him. He was like, bro, I could take your amulet anytime I want to, bitch ass nigga. And this is where Devil May Cry 3 starts. And Vergil invites this nigga Dante for a new fight, bro. And because of the fact that they're fighting, and both of their blood was shed, as well as the amulets being there, the Temendagru grew again. And Vergil ended up stabbing this nigga Arkham. Because Vergil knew the entire time that this was playing him, bro. He was like, oh, bro, you thought you was slick, bro? You thought that I didn't know, nigga? This nigga had ended up fake killing Mary, bro. And Vergil thought he had too much humanity in him. So we smoked him. He was like, nigga, you too nice. And killed this nigga. So then we get Vergil versus Dante again, bro. And this nigga Vergil stabbed his brother in his entire stomach and then his chest. Bro was trying to end his life, bro. He beat this nigga ass so much that he unlocked a whole new form. Bro got his devil trigger. Out here looking like a goddamn zombie. Vergil smoked him again, bro. Like, bro, you had a devil trigger and you still lost? Bro, you evolved just to get beat up. But anyways, Dante ends up saving Mary, bro, and asks this her name. And she's like, oh, you can call me whatever. And he's like, oh, whatever, lady. And then they end up calling Mary lady for the majority of the story. So from now on, we're going to call this lady. Moving on. So they end up fighting a Leviathan, yo. Smoke this But Arkham lies about Vergil controlling him to this bitch Mary, bro. Lies to Lady, like straight up to her face, like, oh, this man Vergil was controlling me the entire time. That's why I was doing these bad things. And she fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. How you let your dad gaslight you like that?
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time.
So Vergil takes the amulet, but it doesn't work, bro. Nothing works. So Arkham shows up and reveals his plan. And he shows that he's Jester. And now that Lady is here, he stabs her. And then this nigga gets the Sparta and gets the power of Sparta, even taking his form. Bro, you dick ate so much you turned into him. Oh my God, bro. So Vergil and Dante get to jump in this, bro. I mean, they fight back, fight back. They even do their little stupid ass corny jackpot thing. And Lady ends up killing Arkham. So Vergil and Dante fight again, bro, and Dante wins, but this time he took the Sparta. He was like, give me that shit, nigga. You can't have the sword. And you a bitch, nigga. Every time you beat me was a fluke. Little pussy ass boy. Like, he was talking crazy to his brother. No, I'm just playing. So Vergil dipped off to the demon world at this point, bro. And this is where Devil May Cry 1 happens. He ends up opening this whole Devil May Cry thing up, and Vergil goes to see Mundus. Now he rushes in to fight him, bro, and he ends up losing. And not only did he lose his sword, the Yamato gets destroyed, and he gets corrupted and tortured for years, bro. This man tortured this man for years and turned him to a puppet, Michelangelo. So Dante's a demon hunter now, and Mundus was making moves. He tried to open up a gate on Mullet Island. This shit is demonic, bro. Niggas having nightmares here, bro. They hearing noises, bro. This was like the closest island to a hellgate. And Dante fought through mad niggas here, a spaghetti monster, some nightmare thing. He ends up seeing this shorty named Trish that looks like his mom. You know what I'm saying? She bad as hell. But she ends up saving this nigga from Mundus, and then he realized she kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie, yo. But then this man Mundus pulls him into a new dimension and was talking crazy. And Dante lost. But he really alive, though. He didn't die. And then this Mundus turned into some ugly shit.
Y'all ugly.
And Trish ends up coming back, and they finally get to jump this nigga. As they always do with powerful enemies in Devil May Cry. Jumping is always the answer. And after they defeated this nigga Mundus, she actually had humanity. She started crying. So he hires her, and now she's working with him. Now, they not fucking for real, but I mean, they fucking for real. I'm just saying, I feel like they is fucking, but you know, it is what it is. Now, fast forward, Dante's 33 now. Damn. And we have a whole Argisax arc. This one's kind of dumb, but this one isn't as important as everything else, so I'll just speed run it. There's basically 4 Arcana relics to free them. And there's these things called the Protectors, you feel me? There's this one guy named Arias. He has like $1 million company. I think he Hayachi and shit. I'm just saying. And he's also a sorcerer. He wanted to be like super powerful and all that. And he adopted a shorty named Lucia. And then Lucia helped Dante to stop Argisax. And that's kind of, you know, is what it is. We here for Vergil though. You feel me? The GOAT. I'm just saying, moving on. So Devil May Cry 4. Now I gotta explain some shit here. So there's the whole Sparta cult. You remember I told you on Fortuna how this nigga Vergil went? He met this stupid ass cult, and then he realized that they was some sword swallowing ass niggas, but they were misguided. But he ends up getting this shorty pregnant. Now that's where Nero was born. And Nero is with this same cult in Fortuna. And he's messing with this one shorty who's the daughter of this nigga named Kratos. Now I know y'all thinking, yo, is this God of War shit? It's not for real. Kratos is just like an executive member of this goddamn order that's being ran by this weird ass. Now the weird ass old dude's name is Sanctus. Bro is like the Yamamoto from Bleach of this world. You feel me? Old as hell, got mad powerful and stuff. But he's really demonic, yo. I ain't gonna lie, like bro ain't right. But anyways, moving on. So Lady found these Angelo and they were fighting Angelos, I think. I don't know. But they were hunting her prey. Remember, she's a demon hunter along with Dante and Trish. So she ain't like this. So she did some research and found out about these called ass Spartans. So Trish pulls up for reconnaissance because she has the Sparta blade. Now she traded in her Sparta blade for an executive position. But she turns into this fake ass Gloria. Now I ain't gonna lie, Gloria bad, bro. Like shorty out here, like, god damn, editor zoom in on you. She got them cakes. I'm just saying. But she out here blackfishing though. She dark skinned. Yo, you're not really dark skinned. You're white. And Dante gets the reconnaissance from Gloria and ends up coming there because he learns that they're trying to open up hell gates. Yay. And he wants to stop them. Now in the middle of a performance that this shorty that Nero is dating is doing, this nigga Dante pops in and smokes the leader, bro. Boom! Puts the 357 to his dome, yo, and blew that his brains to wherever Vergil at. I'm just saying. Now something that I have to mention here. Now in Devil May Cry 1, when this nigga was going to fight Mundus, Michelangelo was there, which is really Vergil. This is important because we're getting to the part where my nigga Vergil with the ghost returns. But there he was fighting his own brother as an evil entity. And he kept losing, and then losing, and then losing. This nigga just just kept losing. God damn. Anyways, moving on. So Nero ends up fighting Dante, bro. Dante's just playing with his food at this point. I mean, he really could have punished this nigga at any time, but he ends up leaving and tells him that they're the same, and he goes to smoke the rest of the cult. Now, while this is happening, Kratos says he wants Dante captured because they need him, and he tells Nero to do it. So Nero ends up going to all these different hell gates to find Dante, fighting demons. He even fights Gloria at some point. And as this is happening, Sanctus gets resurrected, bro, as a demonic person. This nigga got demonic vigor, as they would call it. That shit sound like some fucked up shit you drink in World of Warcraft, but you know, it is what it is. And they don't trust Nero because they feel like he's too hard-headed. But once Nero found all these hell gates and then got attacked by the Angelos and then found Agnes's lab, he realizes everything isn't what it seems. And he gets everything revealed in this long ass monologue that this bitch ass Kratos gave. But you know, I'm gonna give y'all the hood translation. That nigga said, yo, gang, gang, gang. Hey man, it's your boy Kratos, you feel me? Coming out of the 63rd of Fortuna, not, you feel me? God of War, you know what I'm saying? I'm not him for real. Even though that nigga is that guy, you feel me? But anyways, listen, bro, we about to open these hell gates up. I know you thought we was all nice and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I told you that we were good guys, but we're really not, bro. If you can't already tell by the fact that we're about to open up these hell gates and we're gonna flood the world with a bunch of demons, you know, it is what it is. But by this point, I ain't gonna lie, we also be fucking your bitches. I ain't gonna lie, we be hitting them shits. You feel me? And you don't get no bread for real. So that's why we really don't ride with you for real. Cause it's like, yo, where your money at? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So anyways, this gets smoked that has this dream and he sees his father in it. And then we realize that him and his father have this whole feeling of wanting to get power. But Vergil wanted it for himself. Nero wants it to help protect his friends. So after they find out that he is the child of Vergil, and by they, I mean Sanctus and his stupid ass goons, they realize they don't need this Dante, they can use Nero. So Kratos turned into a demon, bro, and ends up fighting Nero at this point to go try and capture him, but he gets smoked. And then Agnes and Sanctus fight Nero, and that even smokes them. Yo, Nero kind of nice for real, I ain't gonna lie. Now he was getting punished, you feel me, and all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, they really dogged him. But he ends up grabbing the Yamato, which is his father's sword, and its power gets awakened in him, and he gets a devil trigger, and then he bodies these niggas. I mean, this nigga Digivolve right before their eyes, bro. Nero evolved. And Sonata, he started punishing him. He runs into Dante after this and they fight again, but after this, Dante realizes that he's not that bad. He's kind of cool for real, so he lets him keep the sword. But Sanctus tricks Nero and captures him using Carrera, which is his shorty. And I ain't gonna lie, I said Korea when I first tried to pronounce her name, and that's kind of crazy, but it's Carrera, I think. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I'm gonna call her K for real, K for short. I'm just saying. But Kratos tried to smoke this nigga Agnes to, you know, get revenge and shit because they tried to use this nigga's sister K, but he got smoked, bro. Now, Dante was tasked with saving the day. He goes around and stops all the hell gates, smokes all them niggas. He even goes against Agnes in the fucking poetry slam, bro. Started barring each other up, bro. And then he ends that fight with a headshot between his paperwork and his goddamn forehead, bro. So after that, he takes the Yamato and he breaks the hell gate. And he also pierces Sanctus's heart and separates Nero from him. The Yamato has the power to separate humanity from demons. And they end up fighting Sanctus, bro. And they jumped this nigga again, fight back. Started punishing this old ass nigga, bro. I'm just saying. Bro, old as hell for real. This nigga Sanctus a relic. Yo, I'm just saying. Somebody need to dust his old ass off. But after this, the Savior, which is like this big ass demon thing, started using the dead body of Sanctus as a battery. But this time he was a bum for real. And they started jumping this nigga once again. And they saved the day. Until Devil May Cry 5. Now, in Devil May Cry 5, the GOAT finally returns. So at this point, my Nero is strong as shit, bro. He got a double breaker arm. I mean, he got a prosthetic, but he going crazy. I'm just saying, bro, got a handicap sticker and making other niggas need a handicap sticker. But Vergil returns, defeating Nero, blindsided him after using his time to build up strength, and he got his Yamato back. And he ends up using it to separate himself into Arisen and V. Now, V has humanity and Arisen has power. But this Arisen ate a whole Clyfly true and got strong as shit. But Dante still smoked this nigga, bro. But V ends up coming in to stop him. But what V really does is combines these niggas, and Vergil was resurrected with the power of a Clyfly fruit now. And this nigga ends up beating Dante because Dante had hella wounds and shit. So he was like, yo, go to a Pokemon Center, heal up, nigga. And we gonna run that shit back again. So they end up meeting up again on the top of the Clyflot fruit tree. And they end up tying until Nero interrupts them. And now Nero and Vergil start fighting. These things going back and forth. I mean, Mickey. Like son. I mean, wait. Like son, like father. Except for this nigga Nero was like that. He beats his Vergil and makes him go cut the tree down. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But after they cut the tree down and closed off the, the portal to the old netherworld and all that, where Scorpion at, these niggas, Dante and Vergil went up fighting each other and they jump hella niggas. I mean, they going crazy, bro. And that's the end of our tale. The end of our video. I ain't gonna lie though, I know y'all got other gaming videos y'all want for real, so let me know what y'all want for real. I was thinking about an Akuma video. I was thinking about a Scorpion video. You know what I'm saying? I still want to do the Hayachi, the Mishima family joint. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, let me know what you want down below. And if this joint get to 15,000 likes, I'm gonna drop them shits for you. I'm just saying.